Hi, I'm René Torres. I'm the General Manager for Global Sales for Energy and for Industrial at Intel, and we're here at the IoT World Congress in Barcelona, and I'm here with my partner, Rod O'Shea.
Hi, so I'm Rod O'Shea. I run our global partner strategy for Intel in our IoT business. So great to be here at IoT Solutions World Congress, meeting with our partners and understanding how we can add value to the industry and drive benefits to our customers.
You know, if you look at Intel, many years ago, everyone thought of us as just a simple chip vendor that is, providing solutions into the PC and server market. Well, as many of you guys know, we have been in the embedded business, and now we call it IoT for quite a long time, actually. And we've grown beyond silicon into software solutions that couple with our silicon. And in this case, it's really no longer about just selling ingredients. It's about delivering data-based solutions. In this case, becoming a data company means doing things like delivering solutions for analytics. And when we talk about analytics, especially in the industrial vertical example, we're talking about doing edge computing to do things, for example, like predictive maintenance, like predictive quality. So these kinds of insights deliver new business outcomes that deliver value for, let's say, digital factories, the substations of the future. So it's an exciting time to be at Intel because we're taking all those ingredients and really creating an outcome that changes all of these industries in a transformational way.
So as René kind of outlined, Intel kind of predicates or is known to be a silicon company. In reality, if there aren't software that drives that silicon, if there aren't applications that deliver value to customers, if there isn't a channel that delivers those solutions, actually the silicon we build is not activated or useful. So really Intel has to have a strong ecosystem around its products. We can't deliver anything on our own. IoT is a complex industry. There are many players. There's many different parts of the value chain. So we think it's very important that we build these coalitions and events such as IoT Solutions World Congress to make sure that together we're delivering what our customers need. And customers like to have simple solutions that they can deploy easily and readily and understand. And because of the nature of IoT, it's very easy for our customers to get confused. I want to buy an industrial predictive maintenance solution, where do I start? So what we're trying to do is make sure that the ecosystem is lined up around our technologies and capabilities, and ultimately making it very easy for customers to deploy technology.
Well, at a high level, we kind of think of it as, let's say, 4 different verticals. Number one, we are very engaged in the retail space. So again, point of sale terminals, you have digital signage, for example. The second one is industrial and energy. We think about this as, PLCs, HMIs, industrial PCs, all the things you see in factories, but also things like protection relays. Number 3, we're very focused on automotive. We've done a number of investments that have been in the public as of recent to help drive not just autonomous cars, but also the software-defined cockpit. And last but not least, we have a number of IoT markets spread across a group of opportunities, things from healthcare, for example, transportation, lots of different applications that we're just even learning about that are emerging. So it's an exciting time to be in IoT together with our partners.
So if you look at IoT solutions that are deployed across many of the segments René talked about, there's frequently 5, 6, 7 different partners involved in delivering those solutions. There could be somebody providing sensor infrastructure, gateways, network technology, server, provisioning of devices, and all the way back into the cloud. So to actually deliver those solutions with all that complexity needs to be simplified. One of the things we're working on is a program called Market Ready Solutions. And the idea behind this is that an end user can go to one person, be that a systems integrator or somebody that can provide that solution directly to them. And behind the scenes, we're going to work to make sure that that solution is ready for deployment, is easy to deploy, is quick to deploy. So simplifying the delivery of these solutions is the critical thing, and making sure the complexity of the ecosystem and value chain behind is protected from the customer. So market-ready solutions will help to do that. And we think it's great that we can start to work industry by industry to make sure that we're having critical solutions that work against some of the use cases that René talked about, be it industrial, energy, retail, other segments that we serve. So simple is hard, and Intel is helping to drive that simplicity through our structured ecosystem programs.
I think it's about getting, in some cases, the right standards in place and IP in place to help drive things like interoperability and standards, if you will. I think also to help accelerate commercial deployments that we need to work together with the end user community heavily to make sure that we're not just creating solutions, but we're actually solving real problems and targeting those business outcomes that are the highest priority by vertical. So maybe you want to add to that, Ron?
Yeah, so start to build on what René said, focusing on the deployment. How do we drive some value to the customer? How do we describe that value and make it easy for the customer to deploy our technologies? It sounds a simple problem statement. It's actually very hard to do. And one of the reasons that the IoT industry hasn't had the significant scale that many people thought it would have by now is that lack of solution deployment and replication of those solutions. So if you focus on the outcome with the customer, and we have all of our ecosystem programs aligned to that customer outcome, it's a very, very powerful device. The biggest barrier is the huge fragmentation of solutions, initiatives, many people doing their own innovation in silos and not realizing that there's a broad ecosystem of solutions and partner capabilities out there, which if they work together can accelerate the deployment of solution. So that's the single biggest barrier to deployments. And Intel, René, the rest of the team is working very hard to try and create more of that structure in the industry to enable those deployments.